Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. I don't know what time you're watching this at. Welcome back to my channel. How is everybody doing today? It is almost February. Today is actually January 27th to be exact. As I do each month, I thought I would do a plan with me video. I'm gonna put this down so I don't spill it. I've been doing these videos since maybe last September and I love them. I feel like it holds me super accountable and it's fun to post and fun to go through everything I'm doing for the month and set my goals, and a great way to keep track of them as well. If you've been watching my channel or my plan with me videos for a while, you know that I use Notion, which is like an online planner of sorts. It reminds me a lot of a bullet journal because you can kind of do whatever you want with it. It's kind of free form and you can find templates online to copy or use for inspiration, or you can make your own. It's kind of a choose your own adventure, and I love it because I like being able to do things on my laptop and on the go. I used to be a very avid bullet journaler. I loved hard copy, pen and paper, journal every day. I did that all through college. I thought that was the best method for me, but once I graduated college, I found myself more on the go and less being able to just sit with a pen and paper like I did in school while I was in class. So I found that switching to online is definitely way more functional for me. And before we start, sorry for the mess. I just moved 4 days ago and I have boxes everywhere. We're working on it. My apartment is in a bit of shambles and I don't have a lot of furniture right now, but we're gonna ignore that and plan our February and set it up for success. So I'm gonna open my Notion and we'll get started. We're in my Notion. This is my home page and I got this template back in September. I'll link it down below. Here is where I have my vision board at the top and I can plan my weekly agenda, my goals for the month, what I need to get done, and I can kind of do a little weekly spread here. Now I will say it's harder for me to keep track of the weekly spread. I definitely don't update it every single day, but this month we're going to work on actually doing that. Up here you can change the emoji to whatever you want. Since it's February, that makes me think of Valentine's Day. So let's make this month's emoji little pink hearts. All right, so weekly agenda. The first week of February starts on January 31st, so we'll just throw that in there. And it's January 31st through February, oh my gosh, I can't spell. February 6th. My February goals for this month. Get outside more. That's a through line goal that I have. Go outside more, because since I work from home, 9 to 5, I work remotely, but then I also have this YouTube channel where I'm constantly editing and filming after work. I just feel like I can sit inside all day long. So we are going to try to get outside more, spend less money on food, eating out, going out. What is one more goal for this month? I'm going to say to focus on my website. I have a blog that I'm trying to get going and I just am all over the place with it. It's something that I work on when I have time, but I never truly focus on it. So I think February is going to be the month for me to actually focus on my blog. Also, one more goal for this month is to complete my apartment. Since I just moved a few days ago, I have so much furniture coming in boxes everywhere. By the end of the month, I want to feel somewhat settled in this apartment, decorated a little bit. All my furniture is here. It's fully my space instead of me just kind of feeling like I'm living in an empty room with boxes. Perfect. So for this next coming week, get it done. Things that need to be done. Plan my February content. Buy my food staples. Since I just moved, everything is gonna go back to me moving. I don't have any condiments, spices, I don't have salt and pepper or olive oil. So I'm gonna focus on this next week, starting to accumulate all of those things that I use day to day that I don't have yet. And on the back burner, we are going to say post on Pinterest. I really go back and forth with that, and post on TikTok. Ooh, I spelled post wrong. I don't think I have anything crazy to do this week. I always post a YouTube video on Tuesdays and Fridays, so I'll just throw that in there. I have nothing strictly on the calendar for next week. I'm sure a ton of things will start to come up. This is pretty simple. I update it as I go, I check it, and then I can archive it if I want. I can just copy the entire week into February if I want to look back. I also can do this weekly reflection, which I'm gonna be honest, I never really do, but I should probably start doing it. I also do like a gratitude list every morning. That's something new that I've started doing, but I like to write that out. So I write it on this little clipboard that I have. Next we have my calendar. I recently learned you can embed your Google Calendar into Notion, but I don't really know how to do it without setting my calendar as public, and I don't really want it to be public. So we're gonna figure that out. I can add things that are going on in the month. Valentine's Day, I have a dentist appointment on this day. So this is just my calendar where I can see things, but I find I don't really use this that much, and I really want to start using my Google Calendar more seriously so I can like actually plan out my day and make sure I'm like actually getting stuff done. So once I figure out how to embed my Google Calendar into my Notion, I'm going to embed it right here so I can see things more specifically. Next we have monthly goals. This has been my format for the past like 7 months, and I kind of want to change this. I have these like social media goals and these mind and body goals and these trackers that I don't even use. I'm thinking of restructuring these because it's just like a meaningless list right now. There's nothing really holding me accountable for it. We're just gonna kind of get rid of literally all of this. Change this to February goals. Change my little emoji. Honestly, I think instead of like splitting it up into all of those goals, like post this many posts, do this many things, like that hasn't really been resonating with me. So instead we're just going to make like a few goals. Read, you are a badass. Like I always say, read one book. And over again, I like the month ends and I'm like, oh, didn't read a book. But instead of just saying read one book, I know the book that I'm trying to read. I should put the title so I'll be more inclined to read it. Join a gym. I've been working out from home for over a year now. I used to belong to Planet Fitness, but honestly, I didn't really love it that much. It's super cheap. It's $10 a month, which is a great deal, but I just don't love it. And there's not one near me. So I might join a gym that is a little more expensive, but has classes that are offered just so I can get out of my apartment more, especially since I'm living alone now. I'm not getting that much social interaction, and I could easily just never leave this room and never go anywhere. So I think joining a gym instead of just working out with my little weights in my apartment is probably going to be a good idea. Decorate my apartment. Finish ordering my furniture. Stretch once a day. I'm a dancer, and I feel like stretching is my favorite part of dance class. Like when I'm warming up and I'm getting ready to dance, I'm like, wow, I really love stretching. I really love doing this. But then when it comes down to it and I'm just like sitting in my room by myself and I'm laying in my bed watching TV, I can't bring myself to like get up and stretch, even though I literally could stretch while I'm watching TV. So stretch once a day. It can literally be for 5 minutes, but I need to stretch. The sun is going crazy right now because of the clouds. And then my last goal is going to be reach out to friends more. I'm actually really bad at that. Like I'm really bad at just checking in with my friends, messaging them, texting them for no reason. Like I feel like I only reach out to people when I have something specific to tell them or something that like I want them to know. And in the past, I've lived with a lot of my friends, so it was very convenient. But now since I'm not literally living 3 feet away from them, I need to put in that effort and like actually do it, reach out to them. Content calendar. So this is for my YouTube videos and my Instagram posts, my TikToks, but mostly my YouTube. I feel like that is my main form of social media. Instagram, I just kind of post for fun still. Here I can plan out my videos, so I know on February 1st, I'm going to post this plan with me video. On Friday, I'm going to post a week in my life vlog. And the next Tuesday, I'm going to post how long it took me to get monetized. And then I think I'm gonna make this the same video and how much I made in my first month. I always think videos like that are super interesting, and now that I'm monetized and I'm making money, I feel like that's like an interesting video. My goal, as I put for this week, is to plan my content for February. So when I sit down to actually do that, I'll plan the rest of my month, but I have a good solid 3 videos already planned. Next we have my budget tracker. So these literally aren't my numbers. I got this template from the internet. My good friend Emily just did her Notion tour. We both use Notion, and she found this template online. This is like one small piece of like a big template. And I just took the 2022 goals and the budget tracker from that larger template, so I'll link that, and I'll link my friend Emily's video. I had a budget tracker before, if you've been watching this for a while, and it was super manual. It just like wasn't the best. So I think this is going to work a lot better for me, and then I can easily archive it and start a new month. I'm really gonna need to budget this month because my rent is a lot higher than it used to be. So I need to save every penny. Next we have my goals. This is just like long-term goals. Like right now, I'm in the middle of learning Spanish. Obviously, this is gonna take me years and years to learn. I've just been doing it on Duolingo since like the end of 2020, very sporadically, not super consistently. I have like what I still want to start is to learn how to sew, to sign up for voice lessons, and to start making $1,000 a month through social media. I like to add one goal each Plan With Me video. So I think another good long-term goal is to book a theater/performance related job. Even though I work from home, I am an actor. I went to school for musical theater. Right now I'm working a desk job, obviously, but I definitely want to get back into theater. It was never my plan to leave for so long, but just with everything that happened over the course of the last 2 years and how theater shut down and then it came back, but then it was a little iffy. Over the past few months, I've been taking way more dance classes and I've auditioned for a few things, but I really want to get back into it at the same level that I was before the pandemic. I think booking one job, whatever that may be, whether it's a show somewhere, a cabaret, like anything like that, that's my goal. Next is YouTube. So this is my favorite part. I say this every single time, but I love to track my stats. I guess I put my starting amount. So I'm gonna update this on February 1st, but for right now, let's look at what my current stats are. So right now I'm at 2,623 subscribers. This is where it gets a little crazy. I'm at 10,088 watch hours, which is really wild. I've jumped almost 7,000 watch hours since the last month, and I'm at 133,107 views. That is insane. My channel has grown so much in the last month. Like every single aspect of it has jumped, and now I'm monetized. So now we need to add a column called money, I guess. And we're gonna fill out how much money I made from the previous month. I think that'll probably be the best way, but I'm not gonna fill any of that out yet because I don't know how much money I've totally made this month. I also, within my YouTube, have my goals. So let's see what my goals were from last month. So hit 1,500 subscribers. Oh, I already updated this. I hit all of these on January 9th. So I hit 1,500, I hit 4,500, and I hit 75,000. I guess I went in and I updated that. So now we need to go out of my goals and duplicate this for February goals. February goals. We're gonna update what goals I want to have this month. So by the end of February, I'm like, should we aim big? I feel like we need to. Right now, if I have 2,600 subscribers, I wanna hit 4,000. That might be crazy. Okay. No, I want to hit 4,000. I want to do it. Watch hours, I guess since I hit over 10,000 before, we are going to try to hit 15,000. And then I want to try to hit 175,000 views. If you've been watching my channel for a while or just supporting me or you've recently found me, thank you so much, because this has been my dream for so long and it feels like all of it is like coming true. I know it's not about the numbers, but it is a really good affirmation that like I'm doing it. Affiliate info is just literally where I stored info for affiliate things I'm trying to do. And then my 2022 goals. So this is also another part of that template that I copied that I'll link down below that my friend Emily found online. There's different categories for this, like just for the year. There's self, money, family, creativity, lifestyle, friends, and career. I kind of personalized all of the categories and I updated it to be some of my own pictures. So for self, I want to work out at least 3 times per week. I want to live more in the present. I want to go outside every day. I want to sign up for therapy. For money, I want to make $1,000+ in 1 month on social media. I want to diversify my income sources and I want to start affiliate marketing. Lifestyle, eat healthier, cut out processed sugars. Family, I want to reach out to family I don't talk to as much. I literally call my mom like 4 times a day, so there's no issue there. But other family, like my brother, I just like people I don't really talk to that much. Creativity and hobby, I want to work on learning my Spanish, learn to sew. I want to learn guitar and ukulele. I have both of those. I've dabbled in them. I know a few chords, but I want to like realistically learn how to play them. Friends, I want to invite friends to do things more often. Like I said before, I want to like actually go out of my way to like be like, hey, let's go to dinner, or hey, let's go do this. And for career, I want to sign up for voice lessons, I want to take more dance classes, and I want to hit 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And those are my goals. So I love Notion. I think it's a great platform to plan things out on. It really helps me keep track of my goals and keep things in line. I think it was a little complicated for me before to look at it every day and kind of update the templates as the month went on, but now that I'm in this new space, my desk in this apartment is way bigger than my old desk, so I have enough room for both my laptops to be sitting out, so I can have my work laptop and I can have my personal one, so I can look at my Notion and update it. I am super excited for February. I feel like I'm in a totally new headspace and different place than I was a few months ago, and I'm really excited to see where the month takes me. I'm so excited to work on my goals. You know, moving to a new apartment made me a little nervous, moving to a new area, living in a studio for the first time in my life, but I feel very centered right now and in a really good space to keep creating, keep growing. So I hope this helped you plan your month a little bit. And if not, I hope you just enjoyed watching it. I know I love watching people just like plan out their months or their years. I think it's really interesting and it always gives me ideas. If you liked it, I've linked all these templates that I've pulled from below. Some of them are my own that I've just made. You can probably tell which ones, the ones that are slightly subpar. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I will talk to you next time.